What's up, guys? Welcome to the flight today. We're back streaming here on Twitch. We're getting fueled up here. We are in the 737 MAX. We flew a flight, or the last two flights, from Chicago to John Wayne. Just a little over 3.5 hours on that flight, and we did the return flight back yesterday. So now we're doing our flight from we're going from Chicago to Austin, Texas is where we are going to today. So flight time for this flight is going to be about possible total time 2 hours 45 minutes. We've been streaming on YouTube for the better part of the schedule, mostly because I have things that I have to step away from the sim for at times, and it's easier for me to do that on YouTube than it is here on Twitch. So we're streaming back on Twitch again today. So hope you guys are doing well. We're taking 161 passengers to Austin. We're gonna be flight level 340. We have just over 8,000 pounds of cargo and taking 18,521 pounds of fuel with us today. We have some weather moving in between, I'd say Dallas and Oklahoma, so we should see that weather along the route as we get closer. It shouldn't be a factor. Hopefully it isn't. But other than that, I think the flight should be pretty uneventful for us today. So we'll see how that goes for us. So, with that being said, I don't have Navigraph up. We'll have that up in the EFB for our departure information. But let's bring SimToolkit Pro up. And as you guys see here, like I said, this is our main information. We're looking at almost 3 hours of flight time over here to Austin. Our alternate to San Antonio. Minimum takeoff fuel is going to be 17,100 pounds. Our release fuel is 18,521. I don't see us possibly going into using being below our takeoff fuel or minimum, or you can get near it. You shouldn't. And then our alternate route is Austin via the Bendia 3, direct San Antonio. If we have to go to San Antonio, that's our alternate. Don't really need one today, but went ahead and put in for one anyway. Again, we're flight level 340. We don't have any NOTAMs or anything going on in Austin or Chicago today, so should be good. And then as we see here for our reserve information, our contingency fuel is 15 minutes. Reserve is 45 minutes. We added an extra 1,000 pounds of fuel to the flight via the captain's request. And alternate again, that will be flight level 8,000 because San Antonio is very close to Austin here. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we'll hop in the airplane, start getting everything going. We just finished getting the fuel loaded here. As we see, we're going to get the catering truck out here and then be on our way. We currently have a departure time of 9 minutes from now, which I believe we can get that done in a decent amount of time. I'll see why we should be able to. Whoa, where'd the Southwest come from? That's neat though. Get the fuel door closed here. Alright, let's walk around, hop in the aircraft here. Yeah, guys, welcome to the flight. Like I said, even on our, I don't know, I depends on how I feel. We may do our flight from Austin to Dallas today. We'll see. If not, we'll probably do it maybe on Monday. Actually, maybe Sunday night, because I have somewhere I have to fly out to Sunday. So it may end up being Sunday night. What's with the Plain Jane catering trucks? Supposed to have words on them, but I guess not. All right, let's hop in, guys. Let's get going. Also, from out here, I think we can see the window open. Yeah, on the FO side. I have it open on my side there. Let's hop in. You're gonna have to work on the EFB as well. All right, while those guys are getting their stuff going, and we don't have any ATC online either at the moment, so we should be good. Get loaded here, get out of here. Just playing. All right, let's see. All right, so we're already just about ready here. We just have to upload the flight plan, ACARS, get everything else going. There we go. We got 18.5 verified. Let's get the fuel pumps on. And center pumps are on. Have 34,000 there. We got to set landing altitude here. It's going to be 542. We'll round it up to 550. There we go. Go ahead and get window heats on. All right, let's get the rest of the FMC ready to go here. Let's go to route page. Yeah. Execute. We don't have a departure again because Chicago isn't online. Typically, you get the O'Hare 7 departure. We're gonna go direct waypoint here. That's what we'll do. But let's get our runway at least. Let's see, where are we? So I think the winds are calm here. Let me see what way we are departed here out of IRL, what they're doing. Wow, that's going. Looks like they are landing and departing to the east. So we'll probably do 10 left in is what we'll do. Alright, catering trucks are done. We'll start boarding these folks up. Let's close some doors here first. Forward service close. And right aft service close. Yeah, I think we're gonna do 10 left, which is gonna require us taxiing. Typically we get Alpha 17, Alpha 15, November. So we're gonna take that route again today from 10 left. Is what we're gonna do. Yo, Jesus, the most interesting man in the world, out there traveling the seas. How are you, man? I've been watching your stories, man, on Instagram. Man, looks like y'all are having a blast. Are y'all still out there? Or are you already returned? I'm happy for you, man. Glad y'all are enjoying some vacation there. Swayze 6. Right now we're set for 18 right, so we'll just go ahead and take 18 right. Back again, sitting at the gate right now. Oh, nice. Boarding in 23 minutes. You going live? I wanted to catch Ibanez last night, man, but I was doing that flight from John Wayne back to Chicago. Yeah, first year, and you know what, before I even saw your stories, I was wondering where you were at. I was like, man, he must be doing some flying IRL if he hasn't been streaming. And then I saw your your stories. Like, okay. He's out traveling the world. We'll go Jetty. Let's do that. Swayze via window. And select that. Alright, that checks. Let's go perfect it. Let's also get performance from here. Weight balance. P3D. Alright, we're within maximum takeoff limits. Copy from FMC. Drive flaps config will be 5. The usual AC will be on. Anti-ice is off. Let's calculate that. Alright, we'll derate to 86.4 with the select temp of 39 Celsius. Saving some fuel here. We got 522 on the trim. Let's see. Switch from flight sim to cruise sim for a week. Oh, you guys are sitting at the gate to get back on board of the cruise ship. Gotcha. Nice, bro, man. How's the weather been, man? It looks, well, from what I've seen in the pictures, it looks great. But how's it looking as of now? Let's see. Reserve fuel, we're looking at 3.2. Got a cost index of 5? That's very low for a 2-hour flight. We'll go with it though. Alright, cruise runs 344. But yeah, I've been streaming most of this schedule on YouTube on the unlisted link. So it's not a public link, so I always post it in my Discord under the announcements, so that way you guys can come in and see if you want to hang out without the rest of the public coming in. So of course anybody that's on my Discord can come in and watch when we fly over there. And the main reason, like I said earlier, was because with the kid, I have to step away a few times from the sim, and it's easier to do that on YouTube streaming than it is on Twitch. Respectfully, I guess. All right, let's go with that. Let's go N1 limits. Hey, Javo, how are you, man? Rogue, how are you? Good to see you, man. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, got you. Got you, man. We're glad to have you back, man. Again, glad to have you. Glad that you enjoyed your flight, man. Your trip. We go 39 there. Make sure that's 39. That's 39. We'll leave climb 1 because we don't have any departure altitudes that's restricting us at a lower altitude. So we'll keep climb 1. Takeoff with selected outside temperature of 39, which will derate us to, it's going to derate to 86.4. It's only higher right now because we don't have the engine bleeds and packs on. Once we get the packs on, that'll drop to the number that we're set for. Let's go to takeoff information. We got flaps 5, CG 522. All right, that checks 522. It says greetings from Chile. Yeah, thanks for being here. Welcome in. Vacation is over now. I'm sure y'all will be planning the next one here soon enough, my friend. All right, let me check the legs page real quick. Yep, Aceto, Adele, Arlen, St. Louis. All right, everything there looks good, looks correct. Actually, we didn't do VNAV here. All right, climb rate will be fine. Cruise 7.71. Let's switch that to at least. We'll leave it at 7.1. We'll see what the winds are doing. If we need to increase that, we'll increase it then. But on descent, definitely not doing economy descent. We're gonna set that for at least 280 on descent speed. All right, net checks. Let's get the wind data request. All right, we got everybody on board now. Let's load. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Thank y'all for being here. All right, we got our winds. All right, I'm gonna put the, we have some guys on the ground. I had it in my ears this whole time. We were landing in here last night. I wanted to make sure we were good there. Let's see. All right, legs page look good. We'll go back and keep it on the V1 page for now. Let's put the captain side on the progress page. All right, these speeds are ready to go. All right, our folks in the back are on. Let's get the APU up. Fuel pump's already on. Return bleeds on. Bring packs on after that. Close the doors, give our folks the spiel. Let's see, make sure all the doors close. Forward entry, cargo, aft cargo closed.
Chicago O'Hare traffic, Clipper 731 heavy, taking over lane 900 center, straight out departure, Chicago.
I'm flying a plane while you're driving the train. Nice, man. How's the train ride going for you? Are you in train sim too, I take it? Let's see. To go back here. Ground support, get chocks off. Can't remove the electric just yet. Till the APU is up. Oh, APU is up. Power's disconnected from ground. We got power on the APU. Disconnect. Doors are closed. Let's see. Let's go back to. Leave it on performance for right now. Mat set. Let's get the anti-collision light on. Collision light on. We'll get packs on, which we really don't need to turn on for now. Hold on. Oh, we need to go to open. There we go. Get seatbelt signs on for the push. Push back. Jetway should disconnect here. There we go. On TGV from Lounge to Marcellus. Oh, nice. Nice, Rogue man. Again, good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. Alright, before start flight deck doors, make sure it is closed. It is unlocked.
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Flight deck doors locked. Alright, we got 22. Let's get the
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
go. Trim is set. With thrust idle.
TCAS system test okay.
Set RTO there on brakes. Doing 300. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Nice, dude. Nice. We'll go southeast on the apron. Window heats are on. Navigation transfer switches are normal auto. Pressurization is auto. Flight instruments. We get 100 here for now. Head mode.
Release parking brakes, please.
And before flight deck is closed, flight deck doors closed. Fuel we have 18.5. That checks passenger signs are on. Windows are closed and locked. MCP panel, we need to get that 53 plus 20 will be 73. Set. Verified. Oh man, no kidding, man. Please don't open the door before landing. Yeah, that was an insane video. Yo, Stewie, good to see you, man. How are you? Alright, MCP panel is V2 plus 20 at 173. Headed mode is 100. Altitude is set to 18,000 for now. Takeoff speeds are shown on the speed tape. We got 141, 143, 153 for V2. CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trim is free and 0. Taxi takeoff briefing, we've already gone over that. An anti-collision light is on. Why is my, for some reason, my next page isn't popping up. Restart that. Alright, let's release the brakes. Brakes released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Good, man. Good to hear. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Trying to finish up this schedule, man. We had 16 legs for this month. I'm just trying to get them knocked out. Let's go packs off. Alright, packs are off. Let's start number 2. Alright, we got N2 spooling up. Alright, there we go. Now there's my before taxi checklist. Kind of blacked out on my iPad there. Rugg said, and if you do There is a parachute hidden under your seat. Oh, dude, you know what? That would be sweet if they did have that. That'd be very nice if we had parachutes under our seats. I don't think I'd feel as bad if we did. If something happened and the forces upon us wasn't so great where we could get out if necessary. I've been skydiving twice, so I'd already know how it feels, so I wouldn't think twice if I had to grab. Oh, whoa, who's the Southwest fella? Oh, that's probably that guy that just called and I didn't hear him. Sorry about that, Southwest, on that push there. Oh, we're done motoring. Let's introduce fuel. Oh man, little one's doing good right now. She's out of town with her mom for a family reunion, of which I'll be joining them tomorrow.
Please set parking brakes.
But she's doing good. That was her first road trip, and my wife said she did very good. She slept for most of it and did good. But my younger sister's graduation is tonight, so that's why I didn't go with them. My mother-in-law went with her, and I'll be flying out tomorrow because I already have the Bonanza reserved, so I'm gonna fly out tomorrow to be with them tomorrow, and then by maybe 5 p.m., maybe 6 p.m., depending on how hot it is outside, I'm gonna jump back in the plane and head back home so I can take care of the dogs. We kind of waited too late to board them, so that was the plan. All right, we got a good start on number 2. Let's start number 1. We'll set the parking brake as well.
Hot pitcher Brown, we have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Right? Yeah, man. It's pretty eventful. A little bit more eventful than I'm used to. So, but wanted to definitely be there for my younger sister for her graduation, and also be there for my wife for her family reunion, which is another great reason why I'm glad I have my pilot's license, so I can be able to do both of those. So, yes. All right, there's number 1's ready. Introduce fuel.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, they're going. We got starting up on number 1. Low pressure lights out. And oil pressure is increasing there on number 1. Oil temps are rising. Quantity looks good. Vibrations look normal as well. We got fuel flow intos rising. Starter valve light should be going out. There it goes. We'll go continuous there on number 1. And the ones are even. And normal EGT is good. No hot start on number 1. Look good there. All right, let's get generators going. Verify we have power there on 1 and 2 equally. And let's get the APU bleed off. And we'll switch on the engine bleeds. And packs back on. Auto on the isolation valve. Hydraulics going on. And yaw dampener on as well. Looks good. And we'll shut down the APU. Lights on. Nope, not all the way. Just the flashers. Alright, now the ground crew is disconnected from us, so let's test the weather radar now. We'll go flaps 5.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead.
Wind shear ahead.
I can't
Wind
stay,
shear
unfortunately.
ahead.
Oh, no worries, Stewie, man. I appreciate you for stopping in. Check in to say hi. Thank you, man. Thank you. Absolutely. You enjoy the rest of your day as well, Stewie, man. And again, thanks for stopping by. Glad you're doing well, my friend. I set that to on. Oh, we got to set this the correct way. That's why he didn't hear me when I pushed back. I forget I always have to reset it for number 2 on this side. He accidentally pushed into his aircraft there. All right, we have flaps 5 there. Recall here. We look good. Let's do a check here. Flight controls check left, right, forward, aft. Check. Speed brake check. Looks good. Alright, hydraulic systems are pressurized. Tires have air in them. No flat tires. Pressure looks good there, and temps look good as well so far. Alright, overhead panel looks normal. And so, as I was saying, our D rate takeoff should be 86.4. We got 86.6 right now, but that should switch down to 4. We got D rate takeoff to 39. Selected temps. I believe V1 speeds up for now. Let's see which way our traffic is going here. Alright, they're taking off on the west, eastbound as well. And Chicago O'Hare traffic, American 342 is taxiing from the Kilo terminal via Alpha 17, November, runway 10 left, Chicago O'Hare. Alright. And after start check, generators are on, probe heats will come on before takeoff, anti-ice is off, ISO valve is auto, engine start switches are continuous, recall we check, verified, engine start levels are idle for now, flight controls check, ground equipment's clear. Before taxi check completed. Let's go my brakes. Yeah, that's what we do. See if we can beat out this Envoy jet here. We'll actually take Alpha 15. Alright, we got him beat. Alpha 15 runs into Alpha into November. So make that left turn up here. Clear left. This is normally what PAD ATC gives us. We got the taxi jet there. We have, we'll go right here on November. Get out in front of him. We got 10 left there. Yeah, we had an interesting departure out of John Wayne yesterday because it's a 5,700 foot runway, and I had to really do some calculations on getting out of there with 73800. We were in the old school NGX 73800, the old chrome retro livery. And again, if you're on my Discord, that video is still there. I have the link still on my announcement section of Discord. If you guys want to check that out, because that link for that YouTube stream is unlisted, so you have access to it via that link. And or if you go to my playlist on my YouTube channel, you can go to the 737 Max playlist, and it should be down at the bottom, depending on how you have it ordered. But it was interesting setting up for that departure. We did a flaps 10. Departure with holding the brakes, toga, release brakes, and I think we rotated with about maybe a good 1,000 foot of runway still behind us, or still in front of us. So that was good. That worked out. Clear right. I don't know if you're still in here or not, Jesus, but I was really thinking about hitting you up, and then I saw the vacation photos to see if you was going to be available this weekend, because what I was going to do is try to fly out your way, because where I'm going is just east of Dallas, not very far. It's like near Kilgore, and I was going to try to fly out there, man, and to where you were at Redbird, and link up with you, man, in the Bonanza. Let's see, we're almost at the end there. Okay, get our crew in the back ready for departure. Lights all the way going. Go ahead and turn probe heats on. We should be on the runway within 2 minutes here, and rotating out of here. Alright, before takeoff check, flaps R5 and green. We have 5.22, 5.21. That should be it. On trim. That's the before takeoff checklist. Brake temps are good on the on our wheels, and we still have pressure in the tires, so we're good there. Systems off. Recall check again. We're ready to go. We have 10 left here, identified at the hold short of Zulu. Chicago O'Hare traffic, American 342, entering runway 10 left for departure to the southwest, Chicago O'Hare. Let's go, guys.
Approaching 10 left.
Approach in is clear, runway is clear, departure in is clear. We got 10 left identified on the pavement.
On runway 10
It's right out there. It's on the auto throttle. Clear out some traffic here. Alright, let's go 40% N1. Near it. Alright, stable on the N1s, N2s look good. Let's go Toga. For 86. Alright, airspeed's alive, vibrations are normal. And oil temps, everything looks good. There's 80 knots cross check. Thrust set, thrust hold.
V1.
Rotate. And we got a positive rate. Keep it coming up. And see you later, Chicago. Start our turn out here. Nav armed. Overbank. Let's go flaps one. Bug up to 210. Right? It's absolutely the Windy City. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and command and bug back up. We'll go bug up to 220. Alright, let's go direct Aceto. Go, and now we'll go back LNAV. Downtown Chicago. Alright, so pump one off, let's cross feed that, should zero that out, I believe it should, maybe not, and that pump off there. Alright, we're good to go, let's go VNAV. Bug up to cruise 340 is what we're looking at. Alright, after takeoff check, we got engine bleeds are on, APU bleed is off with auto on ISO valve. We are pressurized. We got 3,000 on cabin altitude, 3.8 on the differential pressure. We got a cabin climb rate of about 600. Outflow valve is open again. Recall check is good. Flaps are up, no lights. Gears up. We don't have off in the max. We'll go off on the auto brakes. And just to verify that after takeoff, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gears up, off, or up. Flaps are up, no lights. Passed through 12,000. We already cleared 10,000. Let's get some lights off. Those off. Leave those off. Taxi going off. Get the other secondary lights off above 18. let our folks in the back know we've passed 10,000 as well. Guys, we are en route to Austin, Texas.
Traffic.
We shouldn't have any traffic, but let's hop back in and see where traffic supposedly is at. And we're clear of any traffic from what we can see. There's 17,000. Not seeing any traffic out the window there. Shut that off. Actually, we're supposed to do the but no, we didn't have a departure, so we're not going to worry about the terminal stuff. There's 18,000. We go standard. Standard 1, 2, and 3 on the captain side there. We're above 18. We get the rest of the lights out. Those lights are already out. Lights out. We did turn pitot heats on. And we'll go ahead and take seatbelt signs off too. These folks. Alright, so far we're expected to arrive in 2 hours and 31 minutes. We're already 2 hours and 16 minutes out. As we pass through 19,000, we got a 6-minute since departure. Pass through, coming up on flight number 200. So far, it looks like we're going to land in Austin with 7.3. Let me see if our release says that. What does our release tell us here? It says we should arrive with 75 or 7.5. Is what we should plan to arrive with. That leaves us 1 hour and 37 minutes of flight time for the aircraft. Seatbelt signs are off here. Got up here in first class. Nice, pretty seating. I wish the screens worked in here. That would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, they do not turn on. So I don't know if my channel point prediction stuff is working or not. But let me try it. Let me see if it'll work. I don't know what's been going on with mine, but it does not want to do the prediction. Yep, see, that's what I keep getting is no prediction or game not active. No idea why it constantly does that, even though the flight sim is active. But as I've stated before, if you guys get within plus or minus 1 foot of the actual landing rate here, which will show up in the chat. You will also get a choice of getting a free sub to any channel you want. So when we get ready to land, we'll also have a channel points prediction that'll pop up as well, for whether we're going to land firm or smooth or grease it. You guys get to use your channel points for that, but in the chat you can type in that landing rate. Like I said, plus or minus 1 foot of hitting that exact landing rate number and get a free sub. Alright, but so far we're looking good. The airplane's looking good, systems look good. Yeah, we still have air pressure in the tires. Flight control systems are still good. Hydraulic systems still look good. So we're golden, and it's not, like I said, it's not really any weather along our route. As I'm checking here, let me see, we're passing 260. Let's see, from what I saw earlier, there was some weather moving from the west that's going to cross our path. I don't know if it looks like it. No, it hasn't, because it would be over Dallas right now. Yeah, it's still west of Dallas. It looks like it's moving southeast, or east-southeast is what it looks like it's doing. Now, even though that prediction thing isn't working, you don't have to do exclamation predict. Just put your landing rate in the chat, and I'll see if we'll go off of that. I don't know why Sim 2 Pro is causing me issues. I wasn't having those issues before, and now I do. And I don't know if it's because I have it running on a separate PC from my actual Sim PC. Not too sure, but it is what it is. It still shows the landing rate in the chat. It just doesn't, for some reason, are allowing you guys to do it. Yeah, guys, hopefully y'all are doing well. Let's bring up some stuff. Bring this up. Let's go terminal charts. FMC complete. And let's go Austin. Yeah, normally we already have the airport as well, but we get parking gates. Approved tax route for 747-8, but not in that. Won't be any low vis taxiing, so we'll be golden with that. Arrival, we're doing the Swayze 6. That Swayze will be for Patrick Swayze, the actor who died some time ago. Alright, approach, we're looking at 18 right is what we're looking to land. So we get the ILS. Complete that. Swayze 6. That's a short arrival. We're coming in via Windu, and right away we'll be slowing down to 280, descending below 230, and we'll continue stepping down. We'll slow down again at Gabu, and continue that descent down at above 13, but at or below 16,000. Vader, so forth. We're going to probably break off here at Magtech to Jetty. That's actually what we're going to be doing on a Jedi, maybe. We'll continue slowing down as we descend here into Austin. We got 4,000 expected at 210. The line us up with 18 right. And as it says, expect the ILS or the RNAV RMP 18 left or right approach. If we get the controllers online, then that's what we'll be looking for. Right now, Austin's not, well, we're not in the vicinity of Austin enough to know. I'd have to look it up on the tracking app or that map or something to see it. Let's see. So we take 18 right, which is our furthest runway, our largest runway. I think we should be down within the, at least within the first 2,000 foot of the runway. We probably won't. We probably can get stopped by Tango. I think we should be stopped by Tango. That's more than half the runway. We got 12,000 foot. So that's it. We're using about 6,000 feet, just over a mile worth of runway there that we'd be using. We'll probably be off by Tango. If not, we'll just roll it all the way out to the end, to Charlie, and we'll have a long taxi back to the terminal here. I've flown in here a few times here in the sim in GA airplanes and parked over here at the FBO. I think that's signature over here. Let's see for the parking gates, and again we'll be parking at gate 24. Ooh, hold on, I gotta turn some stuff off here for my channel points. We did some driving here recently, so I gotta fix that. The things that are on, that's supposed to be on. Turn off what's supposed to be off. I think I still got stuff turned on for trucks. I gotta turn my other stuff back on. My mistake, guys. I completely forgot about that. Make sure I got all the trucks in. Channel point stuff turned off. Alright, those channel points rewards should look correct now. Alright, yeah, that's better. That's my mistake. I forgot. Alright, so yeah, we'll be parking we'll be parking up here on the north side. I don't think I've parked back there before. I parked up here at the front on the south side here of the terminal, but never at the back side of the terminal, so that'll be cool. Alright, we've reached flight level 340. We got cruise on the thrust rating. Recall check. Systems check. Still, everything looks normal. Overhead panel looks good. Seatbelt signs are already off. We'll turn off the, what would actually be the electronic sign. We'll cruise. I don't want to be at 7.6 though. That's as slow as it gets. Let's see, if we're landing with 7.5, let's get this thing moving. It has it at 1 hour and 43 minutes out right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and bug up. We're gonna go up to at least 0.78. I don't want to go 8.0 because we're gonna be passing through some turbulent area. Some turbulent air. Let's see. So we're looking at 6.8. A little bit of a tailwind there. Let's see, we got almost a 20 knot gain, 18 knot gain of a tailwind out of that 41. We're getting on the tail. We'll take it. Unlock the flight deck door. Looking good out there for us. Have you guys on the ground here in no time. Yeah, glad to see you guys, man. Got some of you guys in here I haven't seen in a while. Javo. been with us for quite some time. Good friend Stewie stopped in. Jesus finally came back from vacation today. Our good buddy Rogue Squadron as well. So yeah, man, appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. Again, even in the chat, you guys can do the METARs from anywhere if you want to check and see what it currently is at the moment. Just type it in the chat. Just like that, you can see any METAR anywhere in the world, it'll pop up on there. All right, we're an hour and 34. We gained about 10 minutes then on that. Increasing to 0.78. We gained 10 minutes. So that puts us, we're about almost 45 minutes ahead of schedule now. Schedule says we should land in 2 hours 18 minutes, but we're currently an hour and 34 minutes out. So hopefully when we land, we don't take someone's gate at the same time. Yeah, guys, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight here. We make our way to Austin, Texas. Let's see. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you're not following this Discord, Discord, will be, most of the schedule has been flown on my YouTube channel. So typically I'll post it there in the announcement section of Discord, and that will let you know when we're going live there on YouTube. That link should still be good. I don't know that it is. It should be though. We should be in Austin. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to do the next flight today. I may do it. It's 9:49 right now. It's still early. We may do that flight from there to Chicago. We may get on the ground and go ahead and fly to DFW. And our last flight will be DFW back to O'Hare. I wasn't going to stream that one. I actually was just going to skip it altogether because the last two flights we did from Dallas Fort Worth back to Chicago O'Hare, we had a sim crash on the final both times. So the only thing I can equate it to is that it could have been something going on with it could be something going on with FS Dream Team going between both their airports. Because we landed in Chicago just fine last night from John Wayne. So, not sure. The only other thing I didn't do this time, I typically will have my gate chosen before we land. I'll get GSX ready to go. Because if you didn't know, you can select your gate and all of that within 30 miles of your landed destination. And below 10,000 feet. You're below 10,000 feet within 30 miles of the destination. It'll pop up and let you know. And you can choose your gate while you're in there, so you don't have to do it once you get on the ground. But I didn't do that this time, and I normally do. So I don't know if that could have played a role in it as well. Could have. So since that was successful last night, we may go ahead and do that flight, because I was gonna skip it and just go Austin right back to Chicago. But since that was successful last night, we'll probably go ahead and try to go DFW back to O'Hare. And like I said, that's going to end the schedule for this month. And I'm still not sure. The verdict is still out on what we're going to do for next month. I was thinking of doing flights between all the variants of the 7.3. So whatever I find in FlightAware of what flights they're doing, I would do that in that model in the sim. Now, mind you, we don't have the NGXU here in P3D. I'm still flying the old NGXs that work perfect in V5, and actually runs much smoother in V5 than it did in V4, for me anyway. So if necessary, we'll fly the 7s and the 800 for American, the Max as well. But also the other thought that we had in mind was whether or not we'd fly to, if we, for next month, do some flying in the 777. And if so, then I was only going to do maybe about 4 flights next month of some long haul flights. So I'm not too great at doing long hauls. So that was going to be the plan. And if we do long haul, then that's what it would be. I'd probably only do like 4 flights of that. They would have to happen on my days off. I think the longest flight I've done was going to Anchorage, I think. That was the longest flight I've done from Memphis to Anchorage, I think it was in a 777. Not quite sure if I would enjoy doing that again. But that was a thought as well. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we're giving shout outs to all you guys, man. Everyone who shows up, we'll give you a shout out there. ASUS also is a real world pilot. He has his PPL. He says he's training for his instrument, but he has yet to take his instrument exam. I've been messing with him about that, of getting that going, man, and get it knocked out. But yes, he is also training for his instrument rating. Hopefully he gets that knocked out, man, so he can do some real pilot flying. I've always said that when the weather gets bad, the real pilots get to fly. The VFR pilots have to sit at home and just wonder and hope that it clears up. But a pilot with an instrument rating can go flying at any time. And it's almost like flying at night, late at night when there's no airplanes in the sky. You have a lot less VFR pilots flying and everyone's IFR. So depending on the area you're in, because of course you're gonna have a ton of airliners flying around you. But yeah, that's how I looked at it, man. That's how I felt good about having my instrument rating, is that I get to fly anytime I want, no matter the weather. Of course, we don't want to be flying this detrimental weather that's not going to be conducive to us. But it still allows me to fly. Like even in this case, if we had some overcast weather for my flight tomorrow, I absolutely be able to still fly and get to my destination I'm going to. So that's what makes that cool. But yeah, my good friend Rogue Squadron there. He's been a part of the channel for a long time as well. Again, good to have you here. Good to see you. We'll probably brief the arrival again once we get a little bit closer. We'll probably start getting some clouds coming in here as well. Oh, it is 9 a.m. Jeez, that's bright. So yeah, that's what I said earlier as well. If we're typically when I have my kid, I like I said try to stream on YouTube because there's less people coming in on YouTube, so I could typically step away a little bit without feeling bad if you guys are saying something in the chat, because there's typically no one there for YouTube. So and that way I can take care of her and do whatever's needed to take care of her. For that out timbers stuff, we'll get farther enough away from Chicago that'll disappear. Oh, you know what? Let's tune into Fort Worth Center because they're online right now. We got to pass through their airspace anyway to get to our destination. So we'll go 3517.
Santa United 2806, passing flight level 260. 2215 and for United 28.
And we're an hour, 20 minutes out. Let's see what the weather system's doing. Let's see, I'll show that to you guys so you can see it. As we were saying earlier.
Arrival and Delta 30110 for United 28.
Let's see, so we just crossed St. Louis. Let's see. So yeah, we just crossed St. Louis here. We are in Kansas City airspace. But there's that weather I was talking about that's moving just north of our position there. Get
Right,
it
correct
deployed.
wheels, at or above 6,000 through the RW.
It's got some heavy stuff in there. With the more of it, it looks more heavier than it is light precept, moderate and severe. And I feel like that's going to be near our descent point. We start descending, so we'll keep an eye on that, where that's moving. But it's definitely moving southeast. I don't think we're definitely not going to have any issues landing into Austin. That'll be behind us, and then even if this was to catch up, which I don't see it getting anywhere near Austin as well, but if it was to be light stuff, we wouldn't have to really worry about anything there. But that's what we're looking at, and that's what I was saying here. We're going to cross into DFW's airspace anyway, so we'll be looking to contact them after we cross FSM. So have a little ways to go before we're out of Kansas City airspace. Oh, and actually, Memphis was. I feel like Memphis was online, and then they went offline. I'm assuming because we actually have to cross slightly into Memphis airspace as well. Memphis Center. Looks like we got a stationary weather there. Looks like it's must be a high pressure there that's keeping that low pressure at bay. Must be a high pressure off to the right here for that to not be moving at all. Let's see. Let's go to radar. See if I can load the pressure system. Let's see. Where I normally see that at. Pressure. Where was that at? Up here somewhere in the north. Yeah, there's a high pressure system here. As you see that band's waving, and then there's that low pressure area right there. So that weather I was talking about, that was like off to the somewhere in this area, I think it was. That's why it's kind of just sitting there in its own space without moving, because it's a low pressure bumping against a high pressure, kind of keeping it at bay. Got a tight spirals there down there near Miami and Atlanta, just off the coast. Is that a hurricane?
17 right, southwest 128.
That looks a little too tight. Oh, now it looks like I knew it should look. That's moving kind of slow, but it's definitely got some winds going along with it. That's for certain. Oh, got some lightning in there too. Ooh, Atlanta's gonna get beat up by that. I already get some heavy winds. It'd be a good day to fly into Atlanta right now if y'all want to get some get beat up a little bit. Wait a minute, hold on. Atlanta's way up here. Atlanta's not getting touched. It's just that southeast area, Savannah, Hilton Head, South Carolina. There's a lot of weather going on in the northeast. Woo. Got some light, moderate weather all over North Carolina. More or less the east and northeast. That weather's definitely moving quite a bit there around that area. Looks like Florida's not getting touched at all. That low pressure's just sitting right there over east of Georgia and South Carolina's getting beat up. Well, at least that entire state got some rain if it was needed. The direction that's moving, that's pretty much covered the entire state. It's going to get to the north side of South Carolina. North Carolina's getting completely drenched as well. So they're equally getting some rain in their area. Hopefully it's needed and it's not in some trouble there. But yeah, like I said, for us, we shouldn't have much of anything to worry about. I don't think we will. Let you guys see what these guys are talking about back there. That's what our passengers are saying about us. And in only certain sections where they had the windows set up, you can actually drop the tray table. But I added this view because iFly didn't create an aft view for aft wing view. It's an on wing view and in front of the wing view. And now that I'm saying it, I may put my config for this on in the forums.
I did 280 for California 17.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I may do that. I think I'll do that during this flight because we have time. I'll go and post it over there. But I created this view. Unfortunately too, because this isn't a view they created, we can't mess with the window shades. But other seats we can, where they had already created it to be. And so we got this side as well, wing view side. Added those. We had all the other views they already added. I took away 2 of the views. Both of these views were originally outside views of the airplane, and I changed them to after. It just looks good. I felt like it was needed, so we added it. And that's where we are.
American 1412 approved. Just tell me when you get back to the first.
We're coming up on an hour out. We're well ahead of. Yeah, we're definitely well. We're already 46 minutes ahead. Let's do this. We're gonna put our. Let's go back to the right seat. We're gonna set our speed back to where it was. Way ahead of schedule, and according to our good friend Decimal, that far ahead of schedule, that would cause problems on the ground, and it would help it. Because you could still have other aircraft at our gate, so then you'd be delayed. You still have to sit, but on the ground burning fuel. So let's put it back on economy cruise, which is 7.6. And that gave us more fuel as well, 7.4. Almost 1,000 extra pounds of fuel we get going back to that. Going from 0.78 to 0.76. So yeah, we'll dial it back a little bit and let that time catch up. Because yeah, we're currently looking at about 44 minutes early. That way we can get here in a timely manner. Yeah, and that's what he says, man. You guys are following our good friend Decimal 237. Absolutely give him a follow. The guy has wealth of knowledge
clearing 17 right at Golf Gate.
because he is a real-world dispatcher. Now for United, he's a real-world dispatcher for United.
Golf Juliet, cross runway 13 at Golf.
And
Golf Juliet will cross
couldn't be more
13.
proud of this guy, man.
Southwest 13. Thanks a lot. Nice
He's
shot.
a dispatcher for Republic. And he got the call to be a dispatcher for United. So he's learning all about the Airbuses. So as a dispatcher, they have to still know the systems of the airplanes they're dispatching. So he's learning about the Airbuses, the 7.3s, and I think he said they had to sit through like a 2-day class to individually learn the 787 because it is like none other airplane Boeing makes. So yeah, if you're not following, that's let me give him a shout out as well.
Southwest 963 on the field. Southwest 963,
Shout out.
Ryder. You want to proceed visual or you want to continue on the air?
That way y'all can follow.
For the visual, 17 right, Southwest 963.
Shout out. Alright, there you go. That's the channel. Like I said, he's a wealth of knowledge, man. That's how I learned that information as far as that yeah, it's cool to learn to get there early, but it can cause problems with aircraft that are already there on the ground, still loading to get out that gate that you're coming in for. I think he said typically 15-20 minutes is okay early, but when you're looking at 30 and 40 minutes early, that causes chaos.
United 1835, level 360, over off.
So we don't want that.
United 1835,
like I said, that'll be
squad 5643 United.
hopefully we'll slow down some more here. So we're not too early.
United 2806, fly ahead.
Yes, if you have any questions about dispatch, what they do behind the scenes for
Heading 090, descend maintain.
the aircraft,
United
MEL stuff,
Southwest 963, Empire to wind 160,
just
13,
anything really related behind the scenes.
Alright, we're just getting ready to push it. Clear to land, 17 right.
How things work in the airlines. He'll absolutely tell you about it.
United 1835,
With limitations, of course. But he'll absolutely
1835, squad 5.
share with you on that. So
5643 and the flash, United 1835.
but yeah, we're doing good on time. We're doing very good on time. Let me try to do that while I'm here, what I was saying earlier.
United 1835, you are ready to contact 15 miles west of the creek, 1 mile east of the Eldorado, you are ready. United 2806, the field is at your 2 o'clock.
So I think for now we're just gonna do this flight. I may do the other flight here in a few hours. Maybe after lunch we'll do the flight from Austin to Dallas. We'll see. We'll see how that goes for us.
Southwest 963, welcome to Will Rogers. That should be an Echo Juliet to the wind, cross runway 13 Echo. That should be a Foxtrot Juliet.
But I was gonna check something here. Oh, that's what I was gonna. I was gonna go over to. Let's go to flight 1. I'm gonna post it over there because I know there's guys that would appreciate that.
And we have fuse inside for United.
So pull up my files.
2806, thank you. So we just over at runway 17 visual 179.
Let's see, documents.
American 1412.
5.
Confirm your file for the boost stick arrival on BFW.
I fly. Sim objects. I'll show you guys here on stream as well what I did. It's tough. It takes some time to really find these things. So in the config area here, I also turned sun flare on as well, so we can see it from this view, because they typically don't have sun flare on for these other views. Let's see, so camera definition, this is what we changed. I'm trying to remember, right economy airframe. So this is the one I added. Took it from what they had before, view of left wing from economy cabin. Yeah, we added this one. I had to change these features, these two right here, to adjust this to be where it's at right now. And then we did it as well for, I think it's this one here. Yeah, so I had to adjust both of these to put them where they are to give me these views that we have right now from this aft cabin. Again, this is a P3D. I don't know how you guys would do that in Microsoft. I'm sure it's much easier for you guys over there for that. But see, also I was saying, as far as the sun flare goes, I had to lens flare, so that way it shows that brightness of the sun from any of these views, other than just the flight deck. So that's pretty cool. And we are still on 5.3. We are not on 5.4. I don't plan on upgrading to that for quite some time, if at all. Because other than a couple of sim crashes we had, I think due to FS Dream Team, 5.3 has been very stable for me. Very stable. So where if I do get a crash, it's not even that big of a deal, because it rarely happens. So let's do this. Copy this so I can send it over to my stream PC. Let's put this in my download section. Paste. And I'm going to open it on my stream PC and pull it from there, because that's where I really do all of my other things. I don't really do much of anything other than flying and editing on my sim PC. Alright, so I'm here, guys. I'm just typing some stuff up. So if y'all do have any questions or like to say anything, absolutely feel free to do so. But I am still here. I gotta open another. Let me open another one, because I gotta see. I try to always save the files as they were before I change anything in the config. So I'm gonna go see what the name of it was before, because I changed the name. I'm trying to remember what that was. I'll fly back up. Sim objects. I'll fly max 8. Oh, I can remember what the name is, so I can put that in the chat.
2806, welcome to Oak City. You'll be able to make box up.
7 and 8.
Yep, located on Sunset for you, mate. 2806, taxi you to the ramp via Foxtrot, Juliet, cross runway 13 at Foxtrot.
No, I dang it, did I not save an individual file for that? Apparently did not.
Skywest 3017, United States for the South, Houston's outbound, radar system terminated, change advisory frequency.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. I thought I saved that, but I didn't. I think I didn't, because all I'd have to do is re-download the airplane to add it back, to put it back to default if I was going to do that. Let's see here. takeoff. 5.4. Oh, well, it looks like the max works at 5.4, so that's cool. Let me check and make sure there's not a, let's see. May have to put it over here on this side. Doesn't look like they use this part of the form though. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just type it in over here somewhere. Is what I'll do.
Forward center, double 25 with flight level 0.
Delta 1125, forward center, squawk 7154.
Let's see here. Did I open my? Yeah, I did open my config.
Squawk
I thought I did.
7154, I just now, Delta 25.
Aircraft config. Why is it giving me that? Should open it in Notepad. Okay, there it goes. And I'm gonna just copy it there. What else was it? There's something else I was gonna say on this. Let me see if I can upload pictures. I think I can. Insert image. Choose file.
Delta 1125 with help. I did this with the mic on. You're ready to contact 11 miles southwest of the Creighton southeast of Tyler Crown VR. Descend via the BRE2 arrival with the DSW altimeter 3006.
I gotta take one from this side too.
Under acknowledge radar contact, and we'll descend via the BRE2 arrival.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna say.
United 1835, leaving my airspace to the south. Houston's offline. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory 3. See it.
Over to advisory, United 1835. Thanks, see you.
Cool Center, American Pacific doing with Delta on the ground at DFW looking to pick my taxi.
Oh, it's too. Dang it, that was too
American
large.
1729, runway 17 right, taxi via Kilo Echo Golf, the altimeter 3006.
See, I gotta figure some other way out to make this
Kilo
work.
Echo Golf, 17 right.
Let's see, what can I do? Should be that. I might be doing something wrong here. There's. That's not taken. I have to figure some other way out how to add this then. Set hyperlink. I don't know hyperlink. Yeah, dang it, I don't know how.
Forward Center, American 2405, picking up I-FAR to Memphis.
I would love to give that to you, sir. You got to file a flight plan first.
Oh, my mistake, thought I did.
Cabin shades is what it is.
American 1412 back.
American 1412, thank you very much.
What's up?
American 1412, number 2 is see direct boob. After boob, resume the arrival. Descend via the arrival. DFW altimeter 3006.
Direct boob after boob or resume the arrival. You still listen to send via American 1412?
Hey, firm.
Alright, direct boob after boob, continue the arrival, send via American 1412.
What is it called? Let me look at this again. It's number 7 and 8. Oh, we got some traffic flying by. Let's see, it's gonna be, where'd it go? Oh, I went too far.
American 2405 should be filed now.
American 2405, I sent you a PDC. Did you get it?
We'll go with these two.
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
Copy. Let's see.
Worth Center, good morning. This is Texas 2220, 60 miles west of the wing, DOR, flight level.
Cactus 2220, Fort Worth Center, squawk 2075, and I did.
$20.75 flight down to 2020.
Let's see.
Cactus 2220, radar contact 41 miles west of the wing, DOR, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Delta 1878, leaving the airspace to the west, operating center is offline. Radar service is terminated. Change to advisory approved. See you.
Title.
Copy. Change to advisory approved. You have a great one, sir. Delta 1878.
Alright, we'll see if that works. If people like it, want to use it. Fortunately, I couldn't put it in there. We'll see if they're okay with it. Yeah, so far the flight's still going well. All right, so yeah, I just posted that in the Flight 1 forum for anybody who did want it in there to get these aft views as part of their camera configuration. Let's see. Let's see, can I edit this? Post options. Hope I don't want to reply. Dang it, I can't edit it. I forgot you cannot edit it once it's posted. I feel like I could at one point. Like you'd only get like one chance to edit the post.
American 1729, the winds are 110 at 7, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, and you're going to be R9 to B Park.
Yep, R9 B Park, 1 right, clear takeoff, American 1729.
Yeah, we should be almost in Fort Worth Center right now. Airspace, let's see here. Let's see, we're almost close to there. We're getting close. Let's see, but we're within the hour here. Let's see some stuff here. Let's see, we're at 49 minutes. We still got an hour and 31 minutes of when we're supposed to actually arrive there. It's getting a little bumpy here. Check the en route.
Abbreviated briefing from your current position to Kilo
That is
Oscar
showing to
Romeo
be
Delta
turbulence
2
in
Kilo
this
Alpha
area.
Uniform Sierra Airmed Tango is valid for turbulence. Valid until 2100 Zulu for your route of flight.
Flight level
Segments
300 up to 400.
Current weather conditions. Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Mike wind 079er at
Delta 1125, expected visual approach runway 17 center.
Temperature 22, dew point 11, altimeter 3014 for the destination at your estimated arrival time. Wind 107 at 3, visibility 8, sky conditions, few clouds at 1,400, few clouds at 8000, temperature 24, dew point 21, altimeter 3003 for your alternate at your estimated arrival time. Wind 157 at 8, visibility 10, sky condition 1,800, scattered temperature 26,
looks like we're gonna be
20, altimeter 3004, winds aloft for the en route area at 4,000 feet, wind 324 at 60 at 30,000 feet, wind 330 at 55 for the destination at 4,000 feet, wind 284 at
bumpy out there.
57 at 24,000 feet, wind 317 at 25 at 12,000 feet, wind 322 at 13.
There's that. It's an hour now. It's definitely bumpy. We got it San Antonio. 160 at 8, 10, scattered 018, scattered 50. One's on bad. That's at our alternate.
Traffic.
This
Traffic.
is where we are. That traffic's gonna pass behind us. It's another American aircraft. 10 at 300. Yeah, it is bumpy. Let's see what signs on these folks. Got some odds. Looking at it, it looks like light turbulence. It's not moderate. We got speed fluctuating, not much on the altitude though. Yeah, the traffic's passing us off to our right. There he goes. Of course, as soon as we make the announcement, it goes back to normal. We'll leave it on though, because we're still in that area. It'll likely pick back up. I got PGO. We're about 25 miles or so from there. Alright, so again with the arrival, again we'll be landing south on 18 right. And hey guys, you guys should be able to make clips now. I believe I turned off the setting for it to just be subs only. So you guys should be able to make clips even if you're not a sub now. And if you can't, just let me know, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to now. Excuse me. There's Fort Worth Center. Let's switch back over to them as well. 3517. Get back in the right seat. About 15 miles about 15 miles northeast of the PGO is that. I don't know why some of these don't give a name on it. Was it Page VR maybe? Rich Mountain VR. Yeah, they don't VorTac. They don't really show it anymore for flight. Alright. Hello, Fort Worth Center, American 342, flight level 340. We're about 15 miles northwest of the Rich Mountain Page VorTac.
American 342, Fort Worth Center, squawk 3235 and ident.
3235 and ident American 342. 235 and give him a flash.
Forward center, American 2405, holding short 17 right.
American 342, radar contact, as reported, welcome aboard. Delta 1125, descend and maintain 5,000.
We check back with him, make sure he got my flash.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Delta 1125.
American 2405, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, winds are 110 at 7, and you're going to be RNAV to T-Rex.
Clear for takeoff 17 right, RNAV to T-Rex, American 2405.
And forward center, American 342, just verifying you got our radar position and flash.
American 342, affirmative, radar contact, as reported, welcome aboard.
Roger that, 342. Alright, so we got us. I don't know, maybe one day we'll slide over to this seat, to the captain's seat and do some flying. I'll be honest, I enjoy flying from the right seat.
Southwest 111,
Enjoy it.
squawk 2566 and ident.
2566 and ident, Southwest 111.
American 1412, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, American 1412.
Alright, we're 40 minutes out now. I think I'm already set up for the approach into, I believe we should be descending. It's a short descent, so we're not going to actually start descending until Windu, till just after Windu at Solo. So that should take us out of his airspace, and that'll put us in Houston's airspace. So we'll likely be descending on our own accord at that point. Waco, I don't know. We might still be in his airspace by that waypoint.
Southwest 111, your radar contact, 47 miles northeast of Texarkana VOR. Descend via the high voltage arrival, the Dallas level altimeter 3007.
3007 and descend via the Dallas
American 2405, radar contact, climb.
Yeah, I think he's going to give us our descent though.
Up to 350,
before we exit his airspace, because Waco is still under his jurisdiction. Yeah, we won't be out of his airspace until after we cross Solo. That's when he'll hand us off to Unicom, or unless Houston Center comes online. So we'll keep that in mind as well. Edit that on timers. Let's see. Plus, minus.
Delta 1125, fly heading 270, vector for final.
Fly heading
Save
270,
that.
vector to final, Delta 1125.
Dashboard. Alright. Yeah, so he'll likely give us our start of descent before we clear his airspace, and then we'll be doing our descent from that point on our own. Yeah, the 16 legs actually haven't been that bad. I actually had enough time to do them, but as I stated earlier, most of those flights were done on YouTube. So like I said, if you're not on Discord, join the Discord. I always post it in the announcement for when we go live on YouTube. Because it's typically an unlisted link, so it's not going to be a public stream.
Delta 1125, fly heading 200.
But if you're in Discord, you'll get to see it. The link will be there.
200, intercept runway 17 center, localized Delta.
And as I said earlier, the main reason is because now with me having the kid, I have to...
American 342, descend via the Suzy 6 arrival, the Austin Airport landing south, and the Austin altimeter is 3003.
And 3003 will descend via the Swayze 2 for American 342.
American 342, confirm you're descending via the Suzy 6 arrival.
My mistake, I'm sorry, the Suzy 6 arrival for 342. I don't know why I was calling that Swayze. I don't know why they look like Swayze Suzy. That makes more sense. Alright, the Suzy 6. Alright, so he's already cleared us to descend via. So when we get within our top descent, we're clear to do that on our own.
Delta 1125, field is...
Like I said, he'll hand us off to come just after we pass Solo.
Have the field inside Delta 1125.
Delta 1125, clear visual approach runway 17 center.
Yeah, we had some long legs this schedule, man. I haven't updated in the schedule section of my
3000,
of Twitch here. I need to update those because I think I'm well behind on the flights we've already done. But we had some long flights. We had Chicago to Miami, Miami to got to go to what was that? TNCA. I forgot the name of that airport. But we did a flight to there, back to Miami from there, then Miami back to Chicago. Most of these flights were almost 3-hour plus flights. Kind of like, I guess kind of like this one is. So far, our longest flight I feel like has been from Chicago going to John Wayne. I don't know why when we flew from Chicago to Phoenix it felt much longer, but our furthest flight so far has been to John Wayne from Chicago, and we actually flew the old school NGX 737 with the chrome livery for American. We flew that there and flew that livery back, and now we're back in the MAX. Let's see. Oh, we also flew to the Bahamas. That was the first time I actually flew to
American 1412, fly heading 090.
First time I've flown to that airport, which was Linden. What is it? Linden, Pendleton. Pendleton, I think it is. And that was pretty fun flying to there and leaving out of there to go back to Chicago.
2124, leaving my airspace. So North Case centers offline, radar service terminated.
Yeah, so far though, the John Wayne I think was the longest flight. For me, I don't want to do a 3-4 hour flight on Twitch, so for me, like I said, I'd rather do those flights on YouTube since they're so long. And if I do happen to start doing the long hauls, it'll likely be streamed on YouTube, not on Twitch. So.
Thank you. American 1412, fly heading 150.
So like I said, if you guys want to check those, and those flights will be flown in the 777 is where we'll fly those flights in. For American, even though American, I believe today typically fly their long hauls in the 787 more than they do the 777. But I don't have the 787 and never really just wanted to get the 787 the way it looks in the sim. It just, I don't know, it's weird because the displays pretty much look just like what it does here in the MAX. They're the exact same displays, but I think what throws it off from you are the FMCs. They're all digital as well, and I don't know if you guys know this or no, but they're going to be updating the FMCs IRL and all of the Maxes. Nope, I'm sorry, I think the Max 10s, is either the Max 9 or the Max 10s are going to come out with the they're going to install the digital FMCs. From what I've heard from read from a few pilots, I assume that fly these aircraft, that they do not like it. We're complaining about how it's going to be tough using that during turbulence. And I mean, to an extent, they have a point, even though the 787 are already using these, but also the 787 is, I mean, I guess it would be the same. You're still flying through the same air, coming down through the same air, but it's just that actual feel and touch of the buttons that you can do once your eyes, once you're used to something, you can do it without even looking at it. But to have a digital display screen makes that a lot tougher to feel for. But they said they are going to be updating all of the 737 Maxes to that, and I'm gonna post that link here so you guys can see it. I follow this channel called 737 Handbook.
Center radio check, please.
On Facebook, and that's why I saw that that's what they were going to be doing. Not there. Let's see if I can find that link there. That way you guys can see that as well. I'll post the link here. Like I said, a lot of people are, and again, I don't know if all these guys are flying this aircraft IRL, but most are not liking it. In the picture you'll see on the left FMC, it's the normal one, and on the right it has the replacement digital that they're supposed to be upgrading it to. And this states in the article there that they're going to be, it said is now available to retrofit the 737 MAX and the NGs. It will come as standard, is what they say, for the 737 MAX 10. That's what it is. So the MAX 10, they're already going to come out with that as a standard for the FMC. And like I said, to my knowledge, that's already how the 787 is set up. Everything's digital in it, so that's interesting to see. Which would be pretty cool, because if our fly does come out with the MAX 10s, that'll be interesting to see if they're going to implement that as well. You know what, now that I'm saying it, I think I'm going to share that link to their forum and see if that's something they're going to do. And I thought that was pretty cool to see, though, that would be a thing. Like I said, they're basically, to me, almost making the MAX look very similar to the 787, although I know a lot of the system's depth is a lot different between the two, but just that in itself is pretty cool. All right.
Well, we're centered in the Uber, 6012, ready taxi
Let's get that going. The channel point prediction is going if you guys want to participate in that. Again, you can put your landing rate in the chat if you want. You don't have to do exclamation predict because it doesn't work for me for some reason. But you can put it there, and like I said, whoever gets hit it on the money or plus or minus 1 foot will get a free sub to any channel they want on that landing. Alright, let's get some other information in since we're within the 30-minute mark. Let's also see what we're looking at for top of descent. 107 miles, top of descent 1609. Alright, that's within about a good 10-15 minutes. Alright, let's go back to performance. Weight balance. P3D, we should be below it. Yeah, we're just below the line for maximum landing weight. Let's complete that. Show landing data. Show en route. Copy from FMC. We're doing 18 right. All operational for reverses. Flap config will likely be flap 30. AC will be on. Anti-ice will be off. Brakes, auto brakes 1. Unnormals. So far we don't have any. And ground conditions are going to be dry. Calculate that. 110 plus 3. We'll go ahead. Let's update that to 8. At least. Alright, landing distance required 9,700 feet. We got 12,200 worth of runway. En route landing data is 149. We should 149 landing weight. That doesn't make sense.
American 14, 12 Bucking, DFW, ready parking.
Oh, you know what? I think we were like, see, I think it was 159
taxi terminal for the
departure. So then that, yeah, we were 159 takeoff. I was like, that doesn't look right.
Terminal Delta via Golf 8.
Okay, yeah, that does.
Thanks for the help, then have a good one, American 1412.
Alright, let's recalculate that. 8. Alright, that's what we're looking at. VRAM 152.
Citation 012 on departure, fly runway heading. Winds are 12010, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
And this has delay to it. It's an actual option in the settings for iFly to have the delay on the FMC here. So when we switch screens and such, it gives that slight delay. Even in typing. So if I type the A, now it shows up. And it's actually a real thing in the real one. I saw it when I was watching the video that it actually does have a delay to it. So I turned it back on. I had it off, but I went ahead and turned it back on. Let's go auto brakes 1 there. We're doing 30. 144. We're going to add 8 to wind correction. That takes us up to 156, I believe. 152. Yeah, 152. And we go to the next page, and this was also something from that Facebook channel that I follow that gives us that information as to that the Max is the only one that has this second page for the approach reference for runway conditions. So we're gonna go with dry. Clear that 8 out. Alright, so we got V speeds, landing data in place. Get ready for the descent here. And in doing so, let me get the descent winds as well. Forecast. Gives us a cleaner descent at top of descent if it has that information in place. Alright, we got it. It's loaded. Okay, we got it. 260, 17, and 900,000. It's a big difference from 260 to 900,000 on the wind speeds. Let's execute. Alright, there we go. Alright, that also helps our top of the center when it started.
Information, Echo now current at DFW, the DFW altimeter 3006. Information Echo current at Oak City, the Oak City altimeter 3011.
Alright, passing DFW off to our right. Let me see, I don't know if we'll see it out here. Let's go to the wing. I don't know if we're going to see DFW. Yeah, I don't think we are. I think we're a little too far away, but it is going to be just off our forward right. Let's go to a different view. Let's go from up here. Actually, that's it right there. That's DFW. Oh no, it's right here.
Number 6012,
I think that's it. That's building right there. What's that? That's gotta be it. It's either there or there. Let's see.
Number 6012, you are radar contact.
I feel like that's it. I don't know what airport this is. This may
excuse me, call maintain flight
this
level
may
400
be.
and proceed to right box.
Let me see what airport that could be. I'm not sure which one it is. That seems too close to be DFW, and it doesn't
And
look shape
6012, just confirm direct box.
I think that's DFW there.
Direct box.
Let's get back on the other side there. Alright, so we have our descent winds as well. That's he gave us 3005 or 3001 for Austin, I think it was. 3004.
Polar Center, Tower 411, what approach, what runway can we expect into Dallas?
You'll get that when you get closer. We don't assign runways in the en route environment.
Roger.
So yeah, we go back to METAR. Get that information again. Yeah, 3003 it shows, but that time was 27:14:53. Geez, that was 2 hours ago. Why isn't that updated? Should have updated much sooner. Let me see something here. Trying to remember where I go in some Toolkit Pro for the settings, maybe.
Forward center, American 1568.
What it's using for? Oh, that's
ready
why.
to taxi with information Delta.
Oh no, that's correct.
Which American is that?
1568, sir.
We're using
American
active
1568, Forward
Let's
Center,
use
runway 17
live
right,
weathers.
taxi via Kilo
We'll
Echo
use
Golf,
that.
the altimeter 3006.
What's the right via Kilo Echo Golf, and copy the altimeter, American 1568.
Let me see if it updates it here. Going off live. Oh, I didn't. I think it says I got to restart the Sim Toolkit Pro for that to take effect. But right now, we're going to leave it on live instead of active sky.
And Center American 1568, we're actually based to go on to taxiway Zulu Kilo.
American 1568. I'm sorry, what taxiway do you need to go on to?
Taxiway Zulu, we're facing the wrong way to get on directly onto Kilo from the ramp.
Alright, let's get our approach information in as well. Let's go back to terminal charts.
Right, the Juliet Yankee, Zulu, Kilo, Echo Hotel, Correction, Echo Golf, the altimeter 3006.
What's that?
Alright, we'll go Juliet Yankee, Zulu, Kilo, Echo Golf for
go ahead and set
right,
17,000. Let's see where we going to window right now.
11 expected visual approach, runway 13 right.
He'll hand us off to Unicom here shortly. Set 17. VNAV path to set LNAV is good as well. Let's go to the approach. Less. Got 110.95 for the low course. You have ILS localizer course 18 right for Austin, Texas. That checks. 110.95, 175 final approach course. Say 110.95 ILS. We'll switch that up below 10,000. Got 175 final approach fix is LBJ. And we got 1600 there. 742 for the minimums. 742. Oh. There we go, 742.
Southwest 111, send maintain 5,000.
Roger, send maintain 5,000, Southwest 111.
So like I said, after solo, he should be handing us off, or he may hand us off just before solo. That puts us in his airspace. All right, airport elevation.
Information, Foxtrot current at Lobby, altimeter 3007.
Let's see, highest obstacles, well off the web approach pad, so that's
6012, go ahead.
not a factor for us. This approach will be climb 1000 and climbing right to 3500 headed 250
what are you currently
outbound
navigating to?
CWK. Radio 222 to guards intersection.
Alright, number 6012, cigarette, hold
DME 29.2. Alright, so straight ahead. Out. Down to Syntex. Actually, no, we're going to guards from Syntex to
Fort Worth, hello again, Pilatus 1247 Echo. We're at the Business Jet Center at Love with information Fox.
Let's see, guards intersection. Still put Syntex
47 Echo, Fort Worth Center, welcome back. Taxi via Alpha runway 13 left, the altimeter 3007.
Alpha 13 left, copy the altimeter 1247 Echo.
What is it?
Southwest 111, fly heading
112.
240.
Heading 240, Southwest 111.
.8, and we got VR on there. We're already within range. I'll put it back up. That's our outbound leg will take, and we got CWK there, shows 99 DMB on VR1. And
American 1568, the wind's 110 at correction 100 at 10, runway 17 right.
We got right turn,
and you're going to be on
standard on the 222.
Alright, clear for takeoff runway 17 right, RNAV to Sarah.
Leg, the hold is actually showing for that.
Okay, 2220, expect the visual approach, runway 17 center.
Guard, inbound 042, right turn, course, 1 minute legs. And why is it not showing the altitude? Right turns to 3500, outbound, and hold at 35.
Fort Pilatus 47 Echo, ready for departure,
3500. Let's go, we'll do 210. At 3500.
American 1421, to your west, inbound from Chisholm, level 350.
Pilatus 47 Echo, the wind's 120 at 8, runway 1, tree left, clear for takeoff, fly heading, fly runway heading.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 1 3 left, 47 Echo.
Oh yeah, accelerate to 280.
American 1421, Fort Worth Center, squawk 2607 and IDEP.
Alright, we cross top descent.
Over Center, American 1421, how do you read?
American 1421, I read you 5 by 5, how do you read me?
I got one there, let's do system check. Alright, tires are all still.
American 1729, Fort Worth Center, how do you copy?
Still good. Flight control systems are good, hydraulic systems are good.
American 1729, Fort Worth Center, how do you copy?
If I were in a descent, get that cap descent rate to pop up here. There it goes. Outflow valve opening.
American
We'll start
1421,
that
Fort Worth
descent
Center.
now. We're at 7.4. And about 6,500 on the cabin altitude. Looking good for that descent. Captain's giving the
1421, how do you read?
call for
American 1421, 5 by 5, how do you read me?
Jeez Louise, these
American
guys.
1568, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 390.
Climb maintain flight level 390, American 1568.
Got 22.8 up, yeah. Let's go slow down here. Oh, we're our descent. A little bouncy out here. Not bad.
Amber, correction, Pilatus 4, Echo radar contact, climb maintain flight level 250, proceed direct south.
Proceed direct south and then climb maintain flight level 250, 47 Echo.
Southwest 111, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Southwest 111.
Southwest 111, what's your current ground speed?
Ground speed is 268.
What's your current airspeed?
Airspeed is 236.
Roger.
Look at that. Little guy knows what he's talking about there. I like that. He's paying attention.
Actually, it's correction. Airspeed is 253, indicated 236.
Southwest 111. Alright, next time, sir, you descend, when you hit 10,000, you need to be at 250 or below. Any more than that, you need approval.
Talking about.
Roger, 250 ground speed or airspeed?
Airspeed.
Indicated.
Roger. My bad. New radio 250 indicated.
Got 304.
Southwest 111, descend and maintain 2,000.
Roger, descending 2,000 and we're trying to get our speed below 250.
304. Alright, that's set. Alright, pressurization, landing altitude is set.
American 1421, 350.
Done six check on descent here. Throw the brakes back out. We're blazing.
Center 5x5, how do you hear me?
We got brakes one for auto brakes. We got our V-speed information in as well.
2607 in ident.
Just to go, we'll be going over the descent checklist below 18,000. Like I said, we were already given our clearance to descend via
Southwest 111, you were assigned visual approach, runway 13 right.
Roger, visual 13 right,
American 1421, 2607, ident.
American 1421, I'm showing you 2707, just confirm 2607, please.
There it is.
American 1421, thank you very much. Radar contact 29 miles northwest of the Hodsby Airport.
Thank you, sir.
Southwest 111, fly heading 160, report the field in sight. It'll be to your 11 o'clock in 7 miles.
Roger, 160, report field in sight, Southwest.
Just cross solo.
Southwest 111 making immediate turn heading 130.
So he didn't get us cleared out of here.
Cactus 2220 descend and maintain 5,000.
About maintain 5,000, Cactus.
Forward Center American 342. Looks like we're just south of your airspace. Should we go over to Yukon?
American 342, yes sir. I'm dealing with something else I was going to get to you. You are leaving my airspace so south. Houston's offline better, sir. Terminated. Team survivor, proceed.
No worries, sir. Thanks for your help. American 342. Have a great day.
Runway space on the
Southwest 111, cleared visual approach.
Alright, we're on Unicom. I was right there on the page. Alright, so we're going to Gabu 13. Oh, I gotta change that. Gotta go ahead and drop us down. We're gonna go all the way down to 4,000. We'll just set it to 4,000. That way I don't have to mess with this. It'll descend as it's supposed to. For each fix, I was sliding back to 250. So we can get that down here. Dang, this airplane is slick. Falco, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hello. And thanks for the follow as well. Thank you. Thanks for following the channel. We're just descending into Austin now. Getting ready to land. All right, we're below 18,000. Let's go. Altimeter, altimeter, altimeter. 1, 2, and 3. Get back. All set. Let's get our secondary lights on. We'll get wings on as well. Let's get our, nope, not taxi light. Those on, we'll get the flashers on as well. We'll get the electronic stuff off, and let's go over our descent checklist now. Pressurization landed altitude is set at 550. Verified, get recalled. We already did a systems check as well. Auto brakes are set to 1. Landing data VREF is set also. We're going to put the captain side on the VREF page. We got flaps 30, 144 with the wind correction of 8 knots. It'll put us at 152. We've briefed the approach already. And descent checklist completed. We'll go over the approach checklist below 10,000, which is really only one item, at least on what I have for a checklist anyway. And going down to Susie, speed coming back. Actually, I don't know why that speed's there. There's no actual speed. You take speed brakes out. There's no speed restriction there. I don't know why it has 250 there. The chart doesn't show a 250 at Susie. Right on, my friend, man. Right on. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, sir. I don't fly any airliners in real life. I am commercial licensed, but I haven't flown any airliners. But yeah, we are definitely in the 737 MAX today. Enjoying our flying, getting here to Austin, Texas. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. All right, we don't need this. Let's see. We got 240 at Vader. Still no actual speed restriction. But we're gonna definitely get below 250 anyway because of below 10,000. We're looking at 220 at MacTech. That'll be the main thing we'll be looking at. Let's draw this. It's at or above 8,000 as well. Okay, nice, man. Good to hear. Get it done, man. Get it done. If there's no life events that stop you, man, absolutely get it done. Because as you know, the 80-20 statistic. So absolutely, man, get into that 20 percentile, man. Get into that 20% to get that PPL, man. Oh, we got to really slow down. Let me get drag in. We're 600 feet above 10,000. Let's slow down. She's not wanting to slow down today. We got 5 minutes to land and we're still 40 minutes early. All right, that's below 10. We're fast. Why did the airplane continue descending? Normally it'll level off if we're above 250. So I'm very surprised that that happened. And continue descending there. Yeah, I should have stopped at 10,000 until we got below 250. That's a first. Alright, let's get the other lights on. Continuous. Seatbelt signs. Oh, I forgot to turn them off and turn them back on though. Electronics absolute to on. The cabin crew to get us prepared there for landing. I think we got 2 airports loading in. That's why it slowed up on us there. Below 10, so let's bring our ILS frequency up. The approach, and again below 10,000 approach checklist altimeters is all I have on my listing, and those are checked on my side. Number 2 is the backup instrument, and it's showing 3004. Same with the captain side. All right, that checklist is completed. Let's check VTORs again here. Showing 3003, but the time is still behind. Still at 14:53 and it's 16:20. That's like almost 2 hours behind time. Well, I'm gonna go off what I got on 4th flight. All right, bring speed brakes up. We got 3004. All right, we're good there. We're showing good there. We'll hold true to that. All right, we're going to MagTech now. MagTech is 5,000 at or above. We're slowing up to 210. MagTech is 220. Why are these not lining up properly? That says 220. I don't know why the VNAV path is giving us 210. Jetty 4,000. Let's see. Let's go to the approach. And we got, again, LBJ's final approach fix. Oh, there you go, man. Studying for that written. There you go. Started flying in Diamond DH before I had to change flight schools. Oh, man. I will say that, man. That is the worst part about initially getting your PPL, man, is either having to switch flight schools or constantly having to switch between instructors who, you know, are hitting their hours and going to the airlines. And so hopefully you get to the where you are now. It'll be stable for you, man, and you can get it done. That happened to me toward the end of my PPL where that started happening. Let's go flaps 5. We're not slowing down. We can keep speed brakes up to flaps 10. Speed checks, flaps 5 coming in. All right, we got the preview for the localizer there and for the glide slope. OBJ is 1600. We'll get that in place. Send in there, 1600 set. Oh man, I believe it. I believe you. It's hazy here in Austin. Coming to UT. Still descending. Still got the speed brakes out. Slowing further to 174 now. Let's go to vertical speed. Get off of VNAV pad. We're gonna hold 180 for now. Austin Bergstrom traffic, American 342 is about 11 miles north of the field, inbound for runway 18 right. Austin Bergstrom. Let's bring the speed brakes up and go flaps 10. We're getting ready to turn inbound now. LBJ is coming up, so let's slow down to 170. Actually, we'll slow down to the approach speed because we're already about to cross. We got 152 for the approach. Localizer is coming in there. Let's arm the approach. And we got VOR localizer, glide slope capture. Alright, let's get our folks in the back seated. Let's go gear down. Flaps 15. Set a lesson with the new school, so I'll see how it goes. Absolutely, man. But like, hopefully it goes very well for you, my friend. Yeah, that's why I said it started to become a problem for me. When I was toward the end of getting ready for my checkout, for my check ride, I mean. Let's go flaps 30, speed checks. Alright, we're on speed, on path, on glide. We already have visual as well. Let's just double check some things up here. We'll get wheel well lights on. Taxi light on. Seatbelt signs are all on. We've notified our folks in the back to be seated as well. And Austin Bergstrom traffic, American 342 on a 5-mile final runway 18 right. Austin Bergstrom. Alright, with flaps 33 green on the gear. No red. My throttles, my airplane.
Approaching. 17 right.
I thought I pushed twice, I guess not. Get below, we have get back to it.
Flight slow 400. Flight slow.
Still 37 minutes early. Just hold it off there a little bit.
300.
We're landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, we got a slight bounce. That was a pretty heavy landing. I didn't flare it well enough. All right, we're down. Speed brakes up. Versus engaged. That was a tough one. 2.4. Jeez, holy cow. The people in the back were screaming. I don't think they enjoyed that landing too well. All right, there's 60 knots. Reverses out. And let's see if we're gonna get my brakes. Alright, what are we exiting up here at? Welcome to Austin, guys. That was a little tougher landing than I wanted it to be. Switch to Austin, north up. Alright, yeah, we're going to exit at Tango like I expected. what did it say? 546. Sheesh. We sat her down. So I back my leg. I wonder what they were saying in the comments up there in the comment box there. And Austin Bergstrom traffic, American 342, clear runway 18 right at Tango, taxiing into the terminal. Austin Bergstrom. There's not many airplanes here. We get cleaned up here. Welcome back. Welcome to Austin, guys. Brakes off, let's bring the flaps up. Turn weather radar off. Flight director's going off as well. Speed, zero it out. Forgot to set our altitude after being captured. Off. Continue this off. And landing lights. Turn those all the way off. Let's get the APU started. So APU bleed coming on. Alright, total flight time 2 hours 1 minute. Seemed longer than that, but that's what we got. And switch the ILS off. And the minimum's going off as well. Yeah, that was tough. People in the back did enjoy it, we'll say that. Let's see, what does I get again? 24? Alright, flaps look to be up. Hold on, what does it say? Hold on, I think somebody's at our gate. Like I said, that would happen if we're early. Let's see, 24. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll select it anyways. So they're going to be pushing out 9 minutes. So we're going to select it anyway. No follow me. So we'll just kind of take our time here. They'll be pushing out 9 minutes. We can wait 9 minutes to get our gate. All right, APU is up. Switch to it. APU, let's go bleeds off on the engine. We'll let the APU, our dual bleed light is out. We're running the packs on the APU. Yeah, appreciate you guys flying along here with us. Let's get going. Let's get going. All right, flaps are up. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to take Charlie here into the ramp. Like I said, 24 is on the north side of the terminal here. So we'll take Charlie in and take it around. Is Charlie? Yeah. Probably going to hold short up here because that aircraft that's going to be pushing out. We got time to spare again. We're 30 minutes early, so we'll let that aircraft push out. And we'll see you ought to turn out to the right here to take off when they right. So like I said, we're just going to take our time here getting up here. Double check and see. Actually, I can check it in live traffic for that parking. I believe it will tell me. Let's see, gate 24. Yeah, they're going to be taking off at, what does it say, 153 it says? Yeah, that's a real life thing we were talking about, that at cruise, that if we get here too early, someone else could already be at that gate. Now, if I wouldn't have had a timer of how long they were going to be at the gate to leave, I would have just deleted them. But we'll wait the 9 minutes. It's a United Express 175 that's at the gate right now, and he's supposed to be leaving at 11:38. So that's another 4 minutes. They'll be pushing out. Yo, Decimal, our good buddy Decimal is in the chat, guys. The professional, the master man himself. They're Southwest there. We gave you a shout out earlier, man. I told everyone to go give your channel a follow, man, because you are the man of the all-knowing. Oh, you saw the takeoff? Thank you, sir. Thank you. I knew that had to have been the only best thing I could do, was hold the brakes and hold on to our seats. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we still had a good a good 1,000 foot of runway left. So we're gonna hold here. We'll let our actually, yeah, we should be able to let them know. We're gonna hold here. We got another 3 minutes for that departing United traffic. So we're gonna throw the brakes on for now. We're going to shut down number 2. All right, the other thing I got to do, yeah, we're going to shut down number 2. We already got the bleeds running off the APU. Packs will still be running off of it. We've been sitting long enough. We'll shut down number 2 while we're waiting. Number 2 going off. Because that, like I said, that airplane should be pushing out from the gate at 11:38. It says at our gate 24. Yeah, he's pushing out at 11:38. It's 11:36. We got 2 minutes. Unfortunately, I don't even have an announcement for that. But I would assume we'd be told to hold short here. Let me see if I can see which gate, which runway he's taking. It actually doesn't say. But he's going to be coming out from behind the terminal there because we're going to be on the north side back there behind the terminal. But yes, so let's do the prediction while we wait for that. He said, nah, I'm just a couch pilot. I have to watch the VOD and see what you did. Look good out of SNA. Thank you, though. Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty interesting, man. After you was giving me the Top Cat information, being some trouble there. And I'm seeing that it's happening IRL. I'm saying it's got to work. And that was the only other thing I thought of that needed to be done, and that was to do a hold of brakes full power takeoff, and it worked out. I think also we could have taken off of flaps 5 with that technique. I think we could have done flaps 5, but I'd rather talk about it in hindsight than not talk about it at all because we crashed off the end of the runway. So we'll take that for what it is. It worked out. We got out of there, and we're golden. Let's turn off the pitot heats. Your V1 is low. It's also, and see, my V1 was 129. If I'm not mistaken, V1 was 129. But what made me also realize we were going to get out of there was when we reached 80 knots before even crossing the 1,000 foot threshold on the takeoff road. We were already at 80 knots at the 1,000 foot mark, so I knew we'd reach 129 with no problem at that point. Short of something else going wrong, of course. All right, we're zeroed out on the cabin climb. We're zeroed out on the cabin and the differential pressure. And it's hot. It's plus 27. We're opening the window. Opening the window while we wait. Let's see. We should see this guy coming out from around here now. Let's see if the time is true. Otherwise, I'm gonna just delete him. It says 11:38. It's 11:38 now. Let's see what he's doing at my gate here. Yeah, this is him. This is our gate that we're going to be parking at. This United Express. Unless he's late, it says he should be pushing out at 11:38. It's 11:38 now. So if he doesn't move, I'm going to just delete him. But I wanted at least, and there we go back there in the back, I wanted to give him time to push and get out of here. So that we may go, but if not, I'll just delete him. You have 116 as V1. No, we have 129. It gave us 129 from the information in the EFB. And from the FMC, that's what it calculated. It was a 129 V1. And that was only after we put in the wind speeds of what the wind was going to be. Oh, you know what? In the sim, it still shows 1637. I'm looking at real time. It was showing that. So we got 1637. It's about to turn 1638. We'll see if he starts up and pushes out of there and get out of our way. He's going to Denver from Austin here. But yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Decimal, as far as the arriving earlier, because as you see, we were 37 minutes early. And I actually increased our cruise speed to Mach 8.0 until I noticed that we were going to be almost 45 minutes early. So I tried to kind of, make that a little bit more realistic of doing so. And so I dialed it back to our cruise speed was Mach 7.6. That's what it planned for. So I dialed it back to try to save some time. But we still ended up here 37 minutes early. Yeah, now we have no gate. Oh no, this is an American flight. But American United is parked at that gate right now. Yeah, and I can't give an announcement to let these folks know that we're holding. And it's 11:39 now in the sim. He hasn't pushed, so we're just gonna delete him and get our gate. Because he's not pushing out of there, so we'll delete him and park. Get around here and get parked. But yeah, that was a fun flight there. That went very well, I would say. Oh, we got the parking brake. Parking brake released. Come on, engine number 1. Get us rolling. There we go. getting pissed you are early. We're chilling and watching the drama unfold. Right? Oh man. Yeah, I was hoping he would move out. That was gonna be a good experience of that being exactly that, us being early, and sure enough, an airplane was at the gate that we needed to park at because we got here too early. Now, you also said too, though, that you can request that the pilots, you can inform the pilots to request a holding pattern outside the airspace or something to kill some of that time off as well if we're still just way too early. Falco, you got to tag. Oh, you said that, Falco. You and Decimal's name is in purple, so I thought that was Decimal said that, right? We got to hear me get to the gate now. Alright, we'll get back here and get parked. Yep, we don't like doing that. Prefer you stick to the plan and not show up over 15 minutes early. I think we may have just planned for too much time. SimBrief gave us too much time planned for. Is what it, because I only increased the speed because I saw 7.6 and we didn't stay at Mach 0.80 for very long. We stayed there like maybe 10 minutes, if that. Once I noticed how much far ahead of time we were gonna land, I switched it back. So I'm gonna blame dispatch for that, of giving us a block time far greater than what it actually was. So that's what we're gonna go with. Let's get around here. All right, we landed with 7.1. We landed about 300. Well, I don't know. We did sit here burning fuel. The landing fuel was supposed to be, I think, 7,400. I'll have to look at the release form. But it said we were supposed to land with 7,400 pounds of fuel, which would have yielded us about an hour and 36 minutes of fuel still available. Dispatch is fired. Hey, as long as I saved my job, I spared my wife from yelling at me. We'll take it. That's that guy's problem. Alright, we have the gate here. Let's get the other lights off. That was fun, man. That was a great experience. Everything simply went to plan. I don't think I got a marshaller here. I think it's just the we're using a VGS or VGDS, I think it is what it's called, something like that. See if we can get over here and get parked. Yeah, that was a tough landing though, man. 542 is what we got on that. And this thing doesn't really work too great either. So we'll get up here and we'll stop probably like here. Oh, take what he gave us there. We'll stop there. Let's go parking brake on. Shut down number 1. Make sure the jetway doesn't start doing its own thing first. It's our collision light. Sometimes the SO jetway starts just doing what it wants. We'll leave packs on because of how hot it is, and we're gonna shut down. We'll get the air cart pulled in. Let's get that off. Seatbelts going off. Follow the tree. Follow the tree. APU is running. Get that off there. We'll go APU gen. Like I said, we'll get ground power connected here. Alright, jetways didn't do anything yet. So let me get the jetway over here. Alright, working good today. Alright, again, total flight time 2 hours and 1 minute. They don't have the fuel. Oh yeah. Oh crap! I forgot how bright this light is. I don't know why Magician put these lights on it. It's literally making us feel like we're being abducted by the aliens now. Let's see. No, didn't want to reset. I want to see fuel used. Dang, I think it resetted it. I wanted to see. used from there. That light should turn off once it connects. It's done. It better turn off. It is not. It's too bright. Get this window closed. Good grief. Hey, pilots can't win if they deviate from the plan. Got you a sip of coffee and watching the chief pilot. Oh man. All right, let me get this. Let me close the flight plan. Get them to open the doors. We're still very early. Get outside this bright. That's the only thing I hate about a Magic Sim. You can't adjust that light on the jetways. Request deboarding. Let's see. Ground support. Hit the chalks and get electric, pneumatics, and air conditioning. Set that. Jeez Louise. Alright, APU gotta go off. Duct pressure increases. Got auto. Packs will stay on. That's that. Let's go ground power on. APU off. Fuel pumps off. Let's get out of this airplane before we get blinded here. Good grief. Alright guys, so welcome to Austin Bergstrom. Appreciate y'all flying along with me here, coming along and enjoying this flight here. It was a pretty uneventful flight. It was it went as well as it could get. Our flight out of here, which may happen today, after lunch or something, is gonna be back. It's gonna be the DFW, and then our last flight of the schedule will be DFW back to Chicago O'Hare. But let's look at Sim Toolkit Pro, what they gave us, which is what you guys saw in the chat for the landing rate. I can see my future. I just arrived and now you've been abducted by. Exactly. It's weird. It's weird. Few details. I know we sat it down in the touchdown zone for sure because we failed to flare the aircraft on landing. By the time I realized it, we were already on the ground. Let's see. That's not right. Hold on. 18 right. This isn't even hold on. I gotta close the flight. I don't think it's closed, or is it? Oh no, I picked the wrong one. That's why that's not right. That look like Dallas. Alright, so we touched down at the 1500 footers, right on the money. Or is that the, no, that's 1,000 footers. I don't think we sat it down on the 1,000 footers. I feel like it was like 1,500. I've noticed that this has been off sometime too, but it is center line, so we'll take that. We'll take that for what it is. Let's see, they're almost done on, well, they're done now. Let's get the flight report. What? We got an F. How do we get an F? I don't understand. I don't understand how we got an F. Please, somebody explain this F plus. If we got an F plus, we departing on time and getting y'all here on time. We got an F just because we landed a little firm. Flight was terrible, they say. Landed, your landing leaves a little bit to be desired. I guess this is the chief pilot talking to me now. Thanks a lot, dispatch, decimal. Felt very uncomfortable. I don't know how that was other than the landing. Try to manage to flare a little better to protect the aircraft from possible damage and the company from medical lawsuits. Understood. Overall passengers weren't any worse off than when they boarded. So good job on not upsetting them. Oh, they were upset. Yeah, see, we pushed like almost 11 minutes late. We were in the blocks 15 minutes early. And still got it. So we got the plus because we were early. Otherwise, it would have been a flat F. So I guess that is a silver lining there. We'll do better going to Dallas, though. We'll do better. We'll do better then. That's what it was. That's where the plus came into play. Those lights and arriving 2 weeks 2 weeks early got you an F. Oh man. I guess we got to take it the way we get it, man. We did it to ourselves, man. We did it to ourselves. But it's always a learning tool, right? We're always learning. So we'll take that and do better on the next time. We got these folks here. They can't say we diverted and took them elsewhere. So, you know, I still got, as long as I still got a job and I'm not, they're not sending me what the old folks say. They're not sending me walking with my walking papers. At least not today, anyway. I may get called in the office tomorrow, though. F them packs. We should be flying. We should be flying some cargo, huh? All right, catering is requested. Those guys are done. They're still getting off the airplane. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Oh, I got to do the complete the landing report. Let me see. We got one vote on the firm, so we'll choose that outcome. So whoever betted that 10 points, let me give you your points here. That was a firm landing. There you go. Javo got his 10 points back. And our good friend Steve is flying, so we're gonna go over to his channel after this. As we get out of here, we'll go over to Steve's channel, and like I said, I'll try to do that flight again today. Oh, you said, yeah, like Jason Shapper says, a good pilot is always learning. There you go. Man, Falco, man, thanks for the follow, man. Great hanging out with you. Glad you were able to be here and be a part of the stream. And Javo, absolutely, man. Good job picking that firm landing. That everything was going too perfect for it to have been that hard of a landing. So good decision on choosing that properly. Let me get those back doors open real quick, or those side doors open, while we look into the light. Right service open, aft service open as well. There you go. So yeah, the next flight will be back in the MAX as well. We'll be in the MAX out of Austin going to Dallas, as you guys see there on the schedule. Yeah, let's go over to our good friend Steve's channel. We'll raid him. And again, man, thank you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. And again, Falco, if you got any, again, real world questions, dispatch-wise, what goes on behind the scenes, you guys definitely give our good friend Decimal a follow. This guy knows the ins and outs of the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on. Decimal, thank you, man, for stopping by. And we'll go over to Steve's channel. See our friend Steve, and he's in the 747, his favorite aircraft. And he's going to somewhere. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Falco, for giving a Decimal that follow. I want to get tequila and sit down and watch my two VODs you have for me. Absolutely, man. Yeah, like I said, that one's still available on the YouTube. And like I said, guys, if you want to see that, go to my Discord channel and follow it, because that video is an unlisted video on my YouTube channel, so you can only access it from there. I'll throw the links in here again before we get out of here. Let's hit exclamation links here. Now, hopefully see you guys on the next one there. There's Discord. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man.
look